Okay, so the form that we have been recently looking at is fx is a x minus b squared plus q. This is actually what we call vertex form. Okay, and the reason for that is that the vertex of this parabola is p, comma, q. This is the vertex. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so if you have a quadratic equation in the form of, for example, fx equals a half x plus 1 squared minus 3, okay, then the vertex of this parabola is, look at the x, it says x plus 1, and remember our formula is x minus p, so in this case we have minus 1 as our x coordinate, minus 3. And there we go, we have the vertex of our parabola. Now we can also sketch this. So if we start with a nice set of axes, hopefully you can draw straight lines a little better than me, you can use a ruler. Okay, we have a set of axes like this. You need to think about where the vertex is first. So our vertex is at minus 1, minus 3, so down here somewhere. Minus 1, minus 3. Then we take a look at what shape the parabola is, and you can see here that our a term is a half, and that is positive. Okay, so we know that our parabola is a happy parabola, and therefore it looks something like this. Okay, we don't know any more details than that, and that's a sketch of it. Okay, if we wanted to, we could also find the x-intercepts by making fx 0 and then solving, but for now this is enough. Alright, so let's try another one. We have gx is negative 2x plus 4 squared plus 6. Okay, then we know straight away our vertex is, okay, it was plus 4 here, so then we have minus 4 as the x and 6 as the y. Okay, and a sketch of that. And remember to label your axes, even though I don't always do it. I do expect you guys to. So the vertex is at minus 4, 6, so that's up here. Minus 4, 6. And our a value is minus 2, therefore our parabola is a negative parabola. And it's going to look something like this. Probably, in this case, it will cross something like that. Okay, but it doesn't need to be perfect. As I said, this is just about showing the general shape of the parabola. Okay, and that's that. So just as a bit of a summary, if our parabola is in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, then the vertex will be x negative b over 2a, and the y of the vertex will be the f of x vertex. Okay, if we have a form of y equals a x minus d x minus e, then the x of the vertex is just the average of d and e, so d plus e divided by 2, and the y is the function of the x vertex. Okay, and if we have y equals a x minus p squared plus q, then the x is just p, and the y is just q. Okay, so these are the three forms of a quadratic equation that you guys are likely to see, and these are the ways of finding the vertex. Okay, if you prefer a particular way, you can always also convert the formulas between the different types. Okay, so it's also possible for you to convert a formula from one of these forms to the other. We'll just quickly talk about that. So if I have y equals ax squared plus bx plus c as one type, y equals ax minus d x minus e as the other type, and y equals ax minus p squared plus q. If you wanted to change from this form to this one, we just expand the brackets. Okay, and the same for here to here. This is just expand brackets. Okay, if you want to go from the ax squared plus bx plus c squared to this form, then you need to factorize. If you want to go from ax squared plus bx plus c to this form, then you need to complete the square. Okay, and if you want to go from the left one to the right one or the other way around, then typically it's easier to first convert them to ax squared plus bx plus c form. So first expand the brackets, then either complete the square or factorize depending on which format you would like it to be in. Okay.